right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Strawweight Division matchup. Well, she will always hold the distinction as the UFC's first Chinese champion. She is the strawweight queen, Zhang Weili, and she has got every skill that you would want in an elite mixed martial artist. We haven't seen a whole lot of her groundwork, but you can be sure she is putting in all the effort to have that be just as good as her striking, which is truly off the charts. You can ask Joanna Jacek about that. But as the title defenses mount up and as the challenges continue to get stiffer, we will see how Zhang Weili handles herself. Pressure has not been a factor at this point in time. We'll see how it goes for her in defense tonight. Oh, to have high-level wrestling. I mean, I'm just so mad my parents never put me in wrestling as a kid. I guess I wasn't tough enough.
It's the most beautiful thing in the world, and this is exactly what she does. She wants to go forward the moment the referee says fight. She'll walk you down, move into position. The moment you start to strike, she will change her level, get in on your legs, switch off to a double leg, run the pipe to sit you down to a single. It is amazing to watch the transitions this young lady possesses in the wrestling. Only a lifetime of knowledge can lead you to being as good as she is in this specific skill.
No, you put it well. When she gets you on the ground, all the best, right? Best of luck.
Yeah,
Shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov when it comes to her ground control.
It's unbelievable the way that she can follow and flow in the grappling exchanges.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with some differences in height, but the same reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 23 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Zhang Magnum Weili! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Irvine, California, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Carla Cookie Monster Esparza. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
All right, round 1 is underway. Curious to get your expectations for this matchup between a true grappler and a fighter on the other side that has every tool in the box.
She has every tool. She's one of the most well-rounded fighters in the entire UFC. She understands that her opponent will try to get her to the ground, but she's so well-versed in all of MMA that she feels that it'll lead her to victory.
I'm not sure her striking has ever looked better, DC, finding the range with relative ease here tonight.
She's doing a great job of timing everything. She is seeing everything out there.
Effective punch there by Zhang. Oh, and there's another leg kick. Just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her... Oh! Huge right hand! Wow! A good stoppage by the referee. She was not effectively defending herself, and the opponent was doing some real damage. It became a dangerous situation. I think it's the right call by the official, and she will live to fight another day. And here once more with the official decision is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 16 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, John
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV.
My joint, what you smoking, don't flatter me. My got my back, ain't no need for a battery. Blowing all these ones, look like we hit the lottery. My LG just hit me up, he told me that he proud of me. Always going hard, a lot of people that count on me. Always in the studio, and that's increasing my salary. I remember I was young when they hated and doubted me. Now I bossed up, put my name on the property, and now we don't care what it costs. I started, you hear the exhaust, smoking cushy with my dogs. The way she made it, she got it looking like applause. I'm getting all these plaques and got enough space on my wall. Diamonds dripping like a faucet. Big bag, I want a big bag. If it ain't getting money, you can skip that. Big bag, I want a big bag. Put you in a two-seater, let you kick back. I'm still Wiz.
All right, coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between Dana White and Jon Jones. All right, so here he is, UFC light heavyweight champion ×2, future Hall of Famer, a man you know as well as anyone, DC, Johnny Bones Jones.
Jon Jones is one of those talents that when you see him for the first time, you understand that he is something special. He has a very strong mind, unbelievable skill set, and an ability to rise to the occasion. He did it from the moment he first stepped foot in the octagon as a very young fighter to his long championship reign. Some of the victims on Jon Jones' resume is unbelievable to have beaten that many UFC champions over the course of his career. Jon Jones truly is one of the greatest martial artists of all time.
Skill for skill, one of the best fighters you will ever see, and very loyal when it comes to his team. He has been with Mike Winkeljohn and Greg Jackson since day one. Jon Jones trying to add to arguably the greatest mixed martial arts legacy the sport has ever seen here and now tonight. Ah, yes, the sweet science. This guy could have been a professional boxer, probably a world champion if he so chose. He loves the MMA game, but his boxing.
You ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one? I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, nice kick. An elbow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all of fighting. Oh, he hurt him bad with the jab.
Oh, he goes to the uppercut and he lands to the head.
He landed a beautiful uppercut right as he comes in close. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight.
What an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Excellent land by him there with the uppercut. If he had changed the angle, that could have been a knockdown.
I mean, he threw every part of himself into that strike.
Just missed. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. That one is going to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Johnny Bowe.
Yeah, he's mixed it all up. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Straight punch lands.
And just missed. Oh, huge elbow. God minutes. All right, so there's the end of the round. The cut on his lip is only getting worse. We've kept an eye on it tonight. The cut man is going to have to do some work here to try to prevent that from becoming more of a factor here in this next round. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
Round two is underway. Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Punch over the top.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Dana White gets up, but he looks dazed. He looks confused. Nice job by Johnny Bones there on the feet. I'm not in the prediction business, but if the opponent doesn't adjust here, this could be the beginning of the end. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Outstanding output on both sides. Wow! Dana White gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Jones' strike attempt there is blocked. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Jones's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you see him drive his shin into his opponent. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Back and forth we go. Oh! He's out!
Wow! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night, like...
Rising from the snow.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Dana White and Leon Edwards. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. All right, so here we go with round one. Classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw.
Oh, yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, beautiful striking there by Leon Edwards. He has really become a well-rounded welterweight. We saw in the Gunnar Nelson fight how good his wrestling defense was. Leon Edwards is a real problem, DC. And that left hook landed on the button. Oh, big elbow. Oh! Oh, straight right.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
So the numbers continue to pile up. 30 total strikes have now landed for Leon Rocky Edwards. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Oh, that right hand is on point. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Great punch.
Oh, look at him. Oh! Back with that offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Oh, big left hook there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh! Back to the feet. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Back to the feet. Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. Edwards' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Nice looping punch.
Final seconds of round one.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
second round underway. And he landed the right hand there. He blocks the punch. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right. Oh, he might be out. Oh! Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
Unbelievable.
A near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory that could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Leon Rocky.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's life.
Who they love, bricks and 94 in the split. You my plug, respect that. How many you really know Mexicans? None of the Draco in the crowd, pedestrian. And look at you, ain't really killers. Catch your body tip to get you. You crying all in your feelings. You with double chin, kill them, making them type of statements. I'm like, damn, you just on the gram, exaggeration. But squad dead and mob this. How you pull up and rob shit? Fact is, you ain't ready, then you a whole bitch. Survive them streets, I seen some cold shit. I really did. No longer speak to my partner, cause he did whole shit. No longer my bitch, situation petty. I could've patched it, fixed it up, but I really wasn't ready. You think you ready for prison? You think you can stop the day, go do a 20-year sentence, huh? And keep my name out your mentions. Don't check them without flinching. And 40 come with extensions, I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. From Sony to me, that's like catching Chapo. I'm going independent, to me, that's like hitting the lotto. Heaven means in Rock Nation, and owning shit is the motto. When Jay, your big homie, and the streets got you. You drop a hit, you get too big, and they forget about you. They say they bosses, but the can't do shit without you. Free my 5, I'm out here sick without you. A label, man, I can do this shit without you. I had them bricks before you. Take the talking to me, I ignore you. How my baby mama don't like me when I support you. Hood turned their back on me, but I still represent it. Cause none of you look to take back what I done in it. I'm a done in it, Louis bag gun in it. High fashion, man purse, the drum in it. If it's war, it's murder, you know that comes with it. Bloodline or hustles, that mean my son with it. I'm ready, more ready than ever. $250,000 for the watch with no bezel. Richard Mille, private jet to the Drake from Cali. We had the keys waiting for Cali. Jay seen 100 mil. I can see him.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between the boss, Dana White, and Robert Whitaker. All right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whitaker. Back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whitaker here moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whitaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whitaker was able to manage that over the course of 2 very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whitaker to keep his belt in both of those instances.
And we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that. Well, this guy's got some hands on him, DC, and sometimes he takes issue when we call him a boxer because he is an MMA fighter and a well-rounded one at that. But it's hard not to lead the dance and lead the walk with the boxing skills that really are off the charts.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So he can be mad, but I would be happy to be called a boxer if I possess that set of skills. If
So 2 truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them on Thursday and asked them any thoughts of taking this fight to the ground. They want to strike.
They want to strike. That's what got them to the show. That is the path that they are normally on. And tonight they get someone that allows them to fight in their comfort zone. They don't have to worry about defending takedowns. All they have to worry about is who can rely on their knowledge in the striking to carry them to victory.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whitaker. Misses with that punch. 2 minutes have expired off the round 1 clock here. Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed up with it.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, straight right. Oh, just out of range with that right hand.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially.
Oh, on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
Nice leg kick lands.
Just out of the range with that right hand.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Dana White gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
Leg kick after leg kick after leg kick.
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out.
What a fight.
15 seconds. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to get too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
What a round. All right, there's the end of the round. So punches blocked.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
He lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Back to the jab now, no good. And he landed the right hand there. Man, how about the steam behind that Whitaker jab tonight?
Robert Whitaker is a great striker. striker. I mean, he has it all when it comes to stand-up in the boxing, and that is on full display right now.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. Good jab.
That one.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Wow! That was nasty! What a fight!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the...
Yeah, bitch, it's cut on the dress.
Got white on the glass as a Pooja. I'm a sharpshooter. Would you ever let a pretty thug come from ya? Like Kimura. I made him so lithe and limber. Got a few new rings on my fingers, and I covered it up with a ringer. Roll up my ganja when I take a sip. My lucha babies with drippity drip. Louis belt holding a clip. Shit, the cut of my jib is a bitch. Hit. They trying to catch me in a Gunda ass. They got the tiger back tat and a toddy flask. I might roll through your gig with the doomsday mask. Cold case, cutting corners, call me Zodiac. Gotta get a good grip on the city. Gonna make you trip from the city. Gassed up when I said I rap for the city. Tell me, have you ever seen a thug so pretty? Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Got white on the glass as a Pooja. I'm a sharpshooter. Would you ever let a pretty thug come? Me on the east side, molded with gas. Hands on the trigger, a soldier like that. Be bolder than that. Few men on my flat. Sweat on my back. Don't fumble with all of my... Better get strapped. Move like a gunda with rats. A couple more times in the lack. Look from the side when we pass. I think my pick in the pack. Give me the belt and the shoes. Bitch, I got nothing to lose. Bitch, I be booze and amused. I cruise with the crew, the views of my muse. Cold sweats, blank checks, break necks, stay wrecked more. I want money. On to the next bad honey. Don't get me wrong, you are so dummy. Suppose she gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Got white on the glass as a Pooja. I'm a sharpshooter. Would you ever let a pretty girl come? Try to get from my waist to my mama house with a Model D. Body coated like a snake, a knife in my blouse when I roam the street. Use some heat with a chain on your chest. I can Uzi impressed. Kissing my feet, I'm a killer connect. Out of your league, so I come and collect. Gold chain, cut lip, and you mad cause I'm fit. I'm the baddest bad bitch, might call for a hit. Don't start talking shit with the crew in the whip, in the spot, throw shade. Don't step to my blade. Who the savage with the face? Sit afraid while I play with the gate for a rape. Push away, no delay, never straight from the path of the way you betray me. It's the end of your days, bitch. Bitch, I'm bad, I'm brown, I'm gold. 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 Bitch, I'm bad, I'm brown.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Dana White and the Reed, Alistair Overeem. All right, so here's the former UFC World Title challenger, perennial heavyweight contender type, the Reem, Alistair Overeem. His crowning achievement, really, that K1 World Grand Prix Championship in kickboxing, still in search of that elusive UFC title.
No one expected him to win that kickboxing world championship. But he went out there and he beat some of the biggest names in kickboxing history. But once he was back in MMA, he has been a true and absolute savage. From becoming the Dream World Champion, becoming the Strikeforce Heavyweight Champion, he's done about everything you can do in the sport of mixed martial arts.
Of course, he made his UFC debut famously against Brock Lesnar. A lot of the recent wins for the Reem have come by knockout or TKO. He'll be chasing another highlight here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the better boxers in this division. Certainly has a well-rounded MMA skill set, but it's hard to lead the walk with anything other than the hands, which might be the best in this division.
Especially when you look at some of the highlights, right? You look at him landing that jab, and it's almost picture perfect. The jab lifts the head, the right hand follows, and guys are going to sleep.
Yeah.
I would love to be considered a boxer if I had the skills that this young man possesses. Be happy, because you spent a lifetime developing it, and now it puts you on the cusp of UFC superstardom.
He looks as comfortable throwing a jab as I do, like folding a slice of pizza in half, you know? And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. And now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 47 wins, 19 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Ready.
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and really interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop him, John. Stop him.
Nice knee to the body by UFC President Dana White. Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see... Oh! Huge right hand!
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes have now landed for Alistair Overeem. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Overeem shot is blocked. Oh, big left hand there. And both guys really throwing with authority. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
It's such a fast leg kick.
Unbelievable. Dana White gets up, but he looks dazed. He looks confused. Oh! Oh, straight right. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by the ring. Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy that can take shots like this. Most times the night would be over, and gladly over after you take a shot like this. But this man's just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Whoa! Oh! good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really... What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fights.
Put him to sleep. Back to the feet. Oh, big left hook there. That is it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Well, it's not every day in the UFC that you see a fight ended due to a leg kick, but that one was absolutely devastating. He took away that lead leg of his opponent, who became a one-legged fighter, and then it became just a matter of time. So somewhat anticlimactic here tonight, but not for the winner, as he gets one of the bigger TKO wins of his UFC career. So a big win for him here tonight, and he made an even bigger statement by getting it by TKO.
Fizzy pop, where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough.
Alright, yo, put the belly on her body, make a catch. See no watch, now she wanna give. Boy got peas, now she hopping in the pod. Man, a real life sugar gal, I might forget what. When she want dark, told her meet me at the top. Switching lanes the other day, I seen her waiting for a bus. Maybe this a Moncler sweater, diesel denim. Buy another one, my pockets fight like heather. Neck froze like I don't know no better. Benzo truck, white seats and they leather. Go broke never, on my grind. She make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. I got the juice, the sauce and all them things. I blammed her twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they want my ting.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough. Flood my eyes, make a whole blush. Back at the tour bus, getting cool up. D-square, got on de-stress. Got a hand wash, new racks with the old Nikes in the shoebox. Keep my stripes, no cuss. Pull up in a new plate, and she might just. She went tryna move bait when her eyes locked. New tints on a coupe, that's a head loss. Off my whites, right my wrongs. Gucci my mum, while you to do your thumbs. Count my sums, this is gonna get long. Love my green, I'm tryna get strong. Tryna get on, where I'm from is on. And don't take no dumb. AC funds, they hot fence. You've been up, not up, next.
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Eddie Wineland and Sean O'Malley. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Well, Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 24 wins, 16 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Chesterton, Indiana, Eddie Wineland. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Miragliotta.
So Dan Miragliotta shares the cage.
Ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup. There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Uppercut to the head, instead it's blocked by one.
Nice.
Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh, straight right. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth.
Get right here. Right under the elbow. Body keep landing. Ooh, big shot lands.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh! Oh, top. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Huge elbow there.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight.
Now a knee. Big elbow there lands.
God, that jab hurt him. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
An uppercut landed.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Just missed with the elbow there. Oh, straight right.
Oh, nice. Nice. There's no give on that leg kick.
And continues with the inside leg kick. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
Second round here. Effective punch there by O'Malley. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Lands flush with that right hand. As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch land, and he's got it hurt very bad.
Back to the feet. Oh, he might be out. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Holy smokes!
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So they'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this victory.
Still dangerous, goodness gracious, move like the Gracie brothers. You'll pay me something, fed everybody, they don't say me nothing. Still back to the bone from fetus, them man move misleading. Choco, check if he's breathing. Nah, Jeff, I don't think he's breathing. Gully bop, them weave, man leaning. Last man that tried, they're fleeking. Don't talk too much, no more speaking. Man pre-man, a man still scheming. No threat to protect my cleaners, creep them, beat it, catch man sleeping. So the beefing thing's not needed, but I had big man turn Jesus. Take shots at me. I got 101 ops on me, auto response on office leave. Planted season to blossom trees, wiping smiles off the faces, yeah. My aim is so dangerous, goodness gracious me. Name so pepper, I bun your mouth if you speak so foul on me. I beg man step up, I run man down if you try get loud on me. Fight on the youth, I live forever, you know about my alchemies. But you don't want pressure, nah, they don't want that pressure. Well, there's no cap in me, my head get wet first. I ain't done a dead verse, rather me dead first. I drop down head first. My bro got something to check if your man them's let work. Born in the network, more focus all on my net worth than the diamonds all on your neck worth. You wear jewels that you can't protect. Who's that's yours, now that's architect. Man are in a building, now I'm on a real thing. Jevon come like the architect. Shots fired, no one's blasting yet. So who's the best, no one answered yet. Nobody taking a chance with Jev. I said, no one taking that chance with Jev, I mean.
Soon I'm about to rise. See me better not look twice. Diamonds make you blind. Living my life. Soon I'm about to rise. See me better not look twice. Diamonds make you blind. Living my life.
Rider music all night when I'm rolling. Dirty, how many times you gon' play with death before you 30? But I'm chosen, so I'm rolling. With 11 on my closest, on a mission to get rich like Danny Ocean. How we rolling? All through traffic with this mob apparatus. These people want me in the casket, still I'm rolling. I heard heaven got a place for me there, but I don't know if I'm going on. Smoking on Sequoia, running from a paranoia. Hollywood want me to come and live and die in California. I ain't going out like River Phoenix. I wanna enjoy all of the spoils. I'm a golden boy like Oscar De La Hoya. I'm a soldier, masked up like it's the end of October. Blowing Doja in the streets with Manny Fresh down in the Noya. I done told you, when it comes to beef and I ain't kosher. Bought a Cobra just to keep you snakes closer. I can spy a motive, y'all can try and clone this. Get them lines quoted, but him and I know this. A lot of my opponents hold their eyes open, rip out the hearts and let them all die soulless. This step, rider music. This step, rider music.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Paul the Irish Dragon Felder and Stephen Thompson. Well, kind of hard to believe that Stephen Wonderboy Thompson has yet to realize a UFC championship. Truly a special striker. Most welterweights believe, DC, this is as hard a guy to prepare for as anybody in the division.
Of course it is, because Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is in that traditional karate stance. He's standing far back, one leg way out in front, and he's just a great counter striker. If you get overzealous against Stephen Thompson, you are going to sleep. You cannot just rush him. You have to take your time. So a lot of his fights look very similar because guys don't know how to approach the counter-striking style of Wonderboy.
Wild success as an amateur and professional kickboxer truly put Simpsonville, South Carolina on the UFC map. His father, Ray, there firmly in his corner. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson looking to make one more run here to UFC welterweight title contention. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Felder is 35. Thompson is 37. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. Now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a karate fighter, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Paul the Irish Dragon Felder! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, Father Ray likes that one. A beautiful land there by Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Let's see if he can close the distance now, DC, and follow it up. Beats the elbow there. Ooh, blocks the shot.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Felder gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found. It has been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
26 total strikes have now landed for one of the best to ever do it, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Nice punch by Thompson. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Elbow to the head there by Thompson. And that one certainly found the target.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Another one. Yep. Up and the left hand.
Oh! Oh! Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent got him going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. You got to check these low leg kicks.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail.
Big leg kick land. Oh, nice right hand. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so he continues to land that jab. His opponent said he was ready for it, but doesn't appear to be.
You're not ready until you're in there.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
He might be out. And just like that, the fight is over.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his...
Everybody wanna be the only one. Better pay your dues, man, if you owe me some. For anybody not trying to be given none. Body the body and leave the body slum. Body and he's rapping for a living. So, trying to make a milli while I'm living. Got a couple brothers in the kitchen.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of round one. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. Good punch land. Oh! What a body kick.
Oh, straight right. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Thompson. Ooh. Oh! So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Stephen Thompson. All right, right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab. Oh, nice. Nice.
Irish Dragon gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Left punch is clean, followed by a right. Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. An uppercut landed.
Nice combination by Thompson. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Tags him with the left. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Straight to the body by Thompson. Just missed with the elbow there. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. And just misses with that big right hand. Visibly limping here. Nice defense there. Huge block. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up? You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Big elbow there lands.
An uppercut landed.
Oh, straight right. 1-2 there by Thompson. That one.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
82 total strikes have now landed for one of the best to ever do it, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Just below 50% now in terms of the accuracy rate, landing 46% tonight against Paul Felder. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Beautiful punch.
Timing. Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh! Outstanding kick there by Thompson. Some nice back and forth action here.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. He's throwing every part of himself.
Oh! He's out!
He's done. He's done.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. The official decision is in. Here.
Like you're good enough to be clashing me. Oh, please stop harassing me. Charge me up and put gas in me. Them little fish wanna try ting. Oh man, the audacity. I got girl in my inbox sending me eyes. Living on the edge to the end of our lives. Wolf in the sheepskin telling me lies. Sometimes I love when my enemy dies. So ahead of my time, mainstream boy starts letting off live. We can never ever ever level in price. Take that fee and then treble it twice. Yeah, the problem's back, I got flows. Watch your back, I'm on smoke. Dodge the paps and do both. My boys on maximum bolts. Ain't no time to blind man. Know my ting from here to Thailand. You man got that gun off my man, so you man got that gun on finance. Like what's this? Rent this gang by your own. Use my pen to sting, fry your dome. Want me to send for them, mind the throne. Cliche rep it ends, die alone. Cliche run your gums and die broke. I don't buy in ones, I buy bulk. Yeah, go and bust your gun, I like smoke. Rude boy, mind your lungs, you might choke like cough, cough, puff, puff, pass. You're not tough or hard. They're calling me the Virgin Mike. How the hell up so fast? Rude boy, I came and shook my whole era. No cosigns for me and no carers. 2019, I swear I've gone clearer. Drop full of dead MCs like Paul Bearer. I roll out with no cash on me. Calm now with no mash on me. Stay away from these ashy youths so they come around and get ash on me. That's 5,000 capacity. 5,000 capacity. Then spread that over the UK and then add it up and get back to me. You pussios are not bad for me. Madman, they go mad for me. Who the when they gassed you up like you're good enough to be clashing me? Oh, please stop harassing me. Charge me up and put gas in me. Them little fish wanna try ting. Oh man, the audacity.
Had to sign this K, no Harry. Now my tracksuit says Balmain Parry. Smoke on bro, no Cali. So you better stay well back, Danny. Oh, now we got beef in the streets and I thought only be in my patty. Cause I learned how to work this handy, not to just power us Gandhi. I was with a protein, Jennifer aunties. I told her I'm trying to be the best I can be. Next time I go end up on the up block like who's on me, Charlie. Come off the ring like Andres 1000. I bought a new Henny and it cost 4,000. Kept it close, pagans wanna out me. They want me in a box like chicken chow mein. I wonder why us wanna try me. Why first put me in court and chow me? Bad bees get bored and down me. And ask for a guy to the nez, I'm like, shall we? Laid back but still rowdy. Same goose when thrown back, still round me. Funny how my old thing still shout me. Oh, allow me, roll out it so casually. I'm popping up in cities randomly. London City or Birmingham, I just done 100 through Tampa Bay. No security, I could have a 20 in cash on me.
And coming up next is the UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here's the former University of Missouri wrestler, one Tyron Woodley. First realized the UFC belt back in 2016, and this is a guy who poses a lot of different threats for this UFC welterweight division.
He's a problem. He's a guy that's very tough to prepare for because he has a great wrestling background, but he has this athleticism and this ability to put your lights out with that big right hand that you cannot even focus too much on stopping takedowns. Tyron Woodley is truly one of the best welterweights in the world and one of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen.
Two-time NCAA Division I All-American back in 2003 and 2005, and he certainly carved out a nice niche in MMA. Tyron Woodley ready to add to his legacy here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the better ground and pound guys we have in the sport here at present. There's just an efficiency and an accuracy to the way he approaches the ground strikes. No wasted motion out of this guy.
Oh, it's an art form, John. It's the way that he goes at his opponents, and the moment they hit the mat, he secures it.
Oh, it's on.
He doesn't rush. He takes his time. He knows that it does not take much in order to finish a fight. So he'll find his posture. He doesn't waste time with his head in the chest just punching. He finds posture. Once he finds posture, he can get momentum to land the big strikes, then he moves position. and then he goes and he finds another strike. Before long, you see his opponent's face swelling. You see the eyes all split open and beat. It's truly, truly amazing to watch him and watch his approach to ground and pound.
And great cardio allows him to stay heavy. We've seen a lot of fighters just struggle to buck him off. We'll see how it goes tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Woodley is 5 years the elder. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 23 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, there's a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon. Big, powerful punch man. Now he gets back in the ring.
All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during Fight Week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so. Just maybe an opportunity to get a choke here.
Yeah, he lifts the head and goes under. Looks like he's trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh, wow. Oh! This is the choke that your uncle used to do to you when you were a little kid because it's in there deep. There you go.
So a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round 1 tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled. He's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 45 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that goose and cola. You bout goose, goddamn. And I'm so focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can poke the broke bitch. Hang eyes, trap, put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? Too late to wait anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, if any modern-era UFC athlete is worthy of a Hall of Fame distinction, despite having never realized a UFC title, I would submit to you Donald Cowboy Cerrone. His resume reads like a UFC record book.
And he just keeps on getting better. Every time you think Cowboy is starting to get to the end of the rope, he reinvents himself. He makes some small change to his game that allows him to compete at the highest level. The run that he went on after beating Alexander Hernandez and then coupling that with the massive victory over Al Iaquinta, you thought watching that you were watching the very best Cowboy Cerrone you've ever seen. And this is at the tail end of a career that spanned over a decade.
And his new source of motivation, his son, Danger. These are very legitimate championship aspirations for Donald Cowboy Cerrone, trying to move one step closer here tonight. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. More than 5 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Let's get it started. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 36 wins, 17 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Brasilia, Distrito Federal, Brazil, Vicente, the Silent Assassin, Luque! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready?
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history.
Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Ooh-wee!
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Excellent land by him there with the uppercut. If he had changed the angle, that could have been a knockdown.
I mean, he threw every part of himself into that strike.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Donald Cerrone. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
Check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very short.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, uppercut to the head, but it's blocked there by Cowboy Cerrone.
He loaded up there on that high kick. They got him.
Oh, straight right. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent. He's walking gingerly on his leg. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon. Way to hide that leg kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
All right, to the lifelong striker, Cowboy Cerrone, showing you his kickboxing acumen here tonight. Nicely done.
And on Cowboy Cerrone's kicks, it's not that he throws it blind. They're always hidden. They're always hidden behind some beautiful combination. And tonight, that combination led to that beautiful kick land. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Nice loop punch.
Ooh, blocks the shot. 5 minutes in the books. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally, you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. Leg kick. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Another shot lands upstairs.
Oh, the difference in the striking is crazy.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Just missed with the elbow there. Ooh.
Ooh, what a punch. Oh, the difference in the striking is crazy.
Oh, and there's another uppercut. DC, you got a pretty good uppercut. I'm not sure it's as good as his, but pretty good.
It's not as good as this guy's, because this guy can throw it on both sides, and he throws it with the same amount of power to the body and to the head. He's very, very good at throwing uppercuts. Nice leg kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw.
Oh!
Stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Going the winner by knockout, Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Untouchable to any window shopper. Mannequin, those scorched the benches like it's Anakin. Smoking cannabis, but ain't no journals that I'm handling. Like, who brings a composition to the competition? There's gonna be some consequences when I'm... Now let me turn it to the judge and throw the book out. They're skewing on the Barbie like a cookout. This rhyme is dedicated to every MC I took out, and ones that got the best of me, so all y'all look out. Hey, yo, I chef mad flavors. Bitches, the energy is like a lifesaver. Shave it off the top, it's sorta like a lightsaber. She's greater, he's greater. When they mention definition of the flag, guess why? I don't write rhymes, I write checks. Might rewrite.
It is a welterweight matchup between Rafael dos Anjos and Kamaru Usman. All right, so here he is, the Nigerian Nightmare, and you can also now call him the UFC welterweight champion. He had to go 10-0 in the UFC to finally realize that UFC belt, beat Tyron Woodley, and establish himself as the standard at 170 pounds.
And he never lost track of what was out in front of him. Even though he had to win 10 fights, Kamaru Usman understood that he would do whatever it took to become UFC champion. And when he got that opportunity, it was the wrestling, the cardio, and the ability to follow the game plan set out in front of him by Henry Hooft and Greg Jones that allowed him to blank Tyron Woodley on the scorecards and win that welterweight championship. Unbelievable performance by Usman.
Truly one of the hardest workers in the game, and if you watch that Woodley fight, you get the sense that it is going to take a Herculean effort for somebody to dethrone the new hunted at 170 pounds for Moses. Well, when history looks back at the body of work of this man, Rafael dos Anjos, not just one of the more accomplished Brazilian fighters of all time, maybe even a fringe Hall of Famer, still getting it done now in a second UFC division.
It's unbelievable that he is still able to be so successful after being here so long. I remember after he lost to Khabib Nurmagomedov, the next time you saw him, he was a different guy. From the Jason Hyde fight to beating Vincent Henderson, Nate Diaz, Anthony Pettis, winning the title and then defending against Donald Cerrone, you understood that he had made the necessary changes in order to become a UFC champion. He's still doing that in a new division at 170 pounds.
And most amazing for me is that this dude started 0-2 in the UFC back in 2008,
Unreal.
had a must-win in 2009, and has gone on to become one of the better lightweights and welterweights of his era. Rafael dos Anjos finds himself in another massive spot here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Rafael dos Anjos. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. Ready, fight.
All right, so here we go with round one, grappler versus grappler. This was probably the wrong week for me to skip combat sambo class, but what are your expectations for this one?
I expect these guys to come together, man. I expect them to come together, and we're going to see some fantastic throws, and not only just fantastic throws, but just jockeying for position. Even though it may not look that these guys are doing much, the little details in these underhooks, in the clinches, in the foot position, head position, is going to be very interesting to watch.
Quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his dude for a ride. Dean flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or am I read my last round?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over, John.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hips, push him away, try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round one. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High level grab. Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on it. An attacking arm bar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Somehow stays in the fight. Ooh, going for a leg lock. Nicely done. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
Gotta be careful, arm bar.
And he's out. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Kamaru Usman. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, round two. Right hand on point. Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Got clipped with the right hand. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Big kick lands. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Just missing on the uppercut there. That shot blocked by Kamaru Usman. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Dos Anjos gets crushed with that hook. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Well, the stats produce producer's been busy tonight, DC. 49 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. Well, you got to say this fighter has picked their spots well tonight, DC, landing with 61% accuracy against RDA. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target. Oh, powerful double leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. 2 minutes to go in round 2. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable. Check the slick movement where he stuck the leg back in the middle. Now he's going to try to roll for a knee bar.
And he's out. Usman gets back up, back into his comfort zone. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that.
A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Right on the button.
Nice leg kick.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC. And no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding. And look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
God goes into this last round, you hear me? You're losing this round. You gotta go out there and have faith in your strikes. This guy can't strike with you.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Usman gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. And that one certainly found the target. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to rotate that big. That was nasty. What a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need to take it to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.